Yo guys, JYC here with my predictions for the 2018 World Cup. Today is the day it all gets underway with Russia versus Saudi Arabia. 4 years have gone past since Brazil, which seems to have flown by. But here we are again, ready for the 2018 World Cup. I predicted every game of the tournament, therefore the group standings have been simulated. Therefore, I know who's going through to the knockouts, and I've worked my way through to eventually get into the winner of the 2018 World Cup. Let's see who I think is going to win the 2018 World Cup. Group A, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Uruguay. Russia's being the host of this tournament and they get it underway against Saudi Arabia in their first game. I think Russia, with being in their home country, might be a little bit underestimated. They're actually one of the worst ranked teams in the tournament, but so is Saudi Arabia, and I think they're the better of the two. With the home advantage, I think they might just sneak through this group. Egypt are very Mo Salah FC. They've only really got Mo. They've got a couple of other good players, but they're relying heavily on Mo Salah to drag them over the line. I don't think he's going to be able to do it on his own with the players that he's got around him. Obviously, Uruguay, I think, should win all 3 games, to be honest. They've been given a very, very easy group. So they should top the group with 9 points. And it's going to be very, very close between Russia and Egypt for that second spot. I think Saudi will lose every game. No offence from Saudi, but they're just not going to be able to compete at this level. Group B, Portugal, Spain, Morocco and Iran. Iran and Morocco have got it all to do. I've got Morocco to pick up 3 points against Iran, but the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Spain and Portugal will both beat Morocco and Iran. But I think Portugal, although they're the reigning European champions, they were a bit lucky to win that tournament. They had quite an easy path through and France just completely bottled it. France were by far the better team and should have won that final. I don't think Portugal are going to be able to emulate that kind of success again, and I think Spain have got the stronger all-round side. Portugal, again, they're very much reliant on Ronaldo to drag them over the line, whereas Spain have got a very, very good side. We all know that. So I expect Spain to win all 3 games, to be honest. And they'll go through top of the group. Portugal, second. Pretty self-explanatory group, to be honest. Group C is France, Australia, Peru, Denmark. France have been given a dream draw here. They will win all 3 games fairly comfortably. Their squad is just... there's so much depth. They could bring their second string side and still win this group. But I've got Denmark and Peru to battle it out for the second spot. I think Australia are going to lose every game. They just haven't got the players to compete with the better teams. Denmark have obviously got Christian Eriksen, and if he performs on his day, I know I'm saying that one-man teams aren't going to do well before, but they've got a fairly decent side around Eriksen as well, Denmark. They put Ireland to the sword in the playoffs, and if Eriksen on his day performs, they're going to be in with a very good chance of qualifying to the last 16. But it'll be tight between them and Peru. Peru are a very hard South American strong team that will use their physicality. But I've got France and Denmark to progress from this group. Group D is Argentina, Iceland, Croatia and Nigeria. I think there's a lot of hype around Nigeria, mainly because of their kit. And I think it's because it's like a bit of a fairy tale. Like, they're just hoping something is going to happen, because this is probably the best Nigerian side we've seen since the JJ Okocha days. They're not even going to get close to getting to the last 16, to be honest. I think they'll finish bottom of the group with Iceland. I think Croatia and Argentina have got an easy group here. They should both progress. Some of you might have already seen that I've actually got Croatia to beat Argentina, which I know is a bit out there. They've just got such a strong physical team, and with technical players alongside them like Modric, Rakitic, Brozovic, Subotic, Mandzukic, all of the itches. I think they might be a little bit of a dark horse in this competition, and I haven't actually go through top of the group with 9 points. Argentina following them up quite easily into second place with 6, beating Iceland and Nigeria. Group E, Brazil, Switzerland, Costa Rica, Serbia. Very, very close group between Serbia and Switzerland for that second spot. Brazil, quite self-explanatory, should go through top of the group with all 9 points, beating all 3 of these sides. Costa Rica, I don't really give them a hope, to be honest. I've watched them in 2 pre-tournament friendlies and they haven't shown much at all, to be honest. I think in the Euros they gathered momentum and managed to conjure up a great result for themselves, but I can't see them doing much this tournament. Serbia and Switzerland will battle it out for second place, and I have Serbia going through on goal difference because I just think they'll keep it a little bit tighter against Brazil as the more physical side than Switzerland. Group F is Germany, Mexico, Sweden and South Korea. South Korea and Sweden are up against it. I don't think Sweden are the side that they once were. They did used to have some brilliant players. Obviously Ibrahimovic isn't playing in this World Cup for them. He used to carry them quite a lot of the time. Germany, self-explanatory, all 3 points. I can't see them dropping any. Very close, to be honest, for the second spot. I have South Korea picking up a point against Mexico, which I've then got Mexico finishing second in the group. So I'm saying that South Korea are on par with them almost. I just think Mexico will have the edge on South Korea. They'll be very reliant on Sun to play well. I think Mexico will sneak through. Big up Chicharito. Group G, Belgium, Panama, Tunisia and England. Very unpopular opinion in this group. A lot of people are going to disagree with me because it's England and everyone wants them to do well. I've got Belgium and England to quite easily beat Tunisia and Panama, so it'll be a shootout for the top spot in the last game of the group, which is England-Belgium. I saw Belgium against Costa Rica in the pre-tournament friendly. They beat them 4-1. We only beat them 2-0. They beat them 4-1 and it could have been 6 or 7-1. Creating chances at will. They just totally battered Costa Rica. They have got bags of goals in them as well. Even if England managed to draw against Belgium, Belgium will still go through on goal difference because they have got so many goals in them. I can't see us knocking 5 past Panama. I've only got us to win 3-0. I just don't think we've got the goals in us. Belgium have just got that little bit more firepower and will score more goals than England. So I think the only way we will finish top of this group is if we beat Belgium. I just can't see it. As much as I'd love England to finish top, this is the final group standings. England second in the group on 6 points. Belgium top of the group on 9 points. And we'll see in a minute how that affects things going into the round of 16. Group H is Poland, Senegal, Colombia, Japan, one of the weaker groups. Colombia should qualify along with Senegal. Poland, I just don't think they've got the all-round squad to challenge for the top 2 spaces. Senegal have got some really decent footballers. Obviously Sadio Mane has had an amazing season and he's actually got some decent footballers around him, and Senegal are actually quite a decent African side, and I'd really like to see an African side get through the group stages, and this is the team I've chosen to go through, as I don't think Nigeria are going to have the firepower, and I think Egypt will be too reliant on Mo Salah, and will that injury hinder him. I've got Japan to finish bottom of the group, losing all 3 games. Again, it's really close between Senegal and Poland. It could go either way, depending on how Poland perform, but I just feel Senegal are going to do it, and Colombia should comfortably finish top. So, if my groups go the way I predicted, this is how the round of 16 will turn out. So let's have a look at the results of these games now you've seen them, and see who I think will progress to the quarterfinals. There you go. So I've got Uruguay to edge past Portugal, France to beat Argentina, which if the groups pan out that way and Croatia do manage to outmuscle Argentina to the top spot in that group, Argentina will have to play France, and I've actually got Argentina going out in the round of 16, which is mad. And I half hope it doesn't happen because I've got Argentina in sweepstake at work. France are a very, very strong team. They've got an all-round better team than Argentina. Obviously Argentina have got Messi and he could change games by himself, but I have France progressing. I've got Brazil should easily beat Mexico. Belgium will beat Senegal. Spain will beat Russia easily. Croatia I've got to qualify against Denmark. The way the groups pan out, if they do top that group, they could be given a very easy round of 16 game. Croatia are far superior to Denmark and they could go through to the quarterfinals. Germany to beat Serbia easily, and England to beat Colombia. Obviously them coming second in the group has given them a harder round of 16 game, whereas Belgium play Senegal England have to play Colombia. But I think they can do it. So as you can see, they're the quarterfinal games based on the round of 16 results. So let's see how I think the quarterfinals will pan out. Now you can see I've got France to progress again, beating Uruguay. I really fancy France's chances this tournament, as well as Brazil, who will have a ding-dong battle with Belgium and go through to the semi-finals. Brazil just being that little bit stronger than Belgium, but Belgium could beat them. Like, don't get me wrong, Belgium, if they can sort out their togetherness and their team chemistry and start interlinking play a bit better, they'll be a force to be reckoned with. Their squad is unreal. I've then got Spain to beat Croatia. Croatia's dreams coming crashing down in the quarterfinals, but quarterfinals would be a great run for a side like Croatia. If they can get to the quarterfinals, they'll be happy with that. And I think they could. They've got a very good side. I think they will be a bit of a dark horse in this tournament. And then, unfortunately, England's dreams will come crashing down to earth playing Germany. Germany against England. Germany are just so strong and they're such a tournament team that they just turn it on. Especially when they get through to the knockout stages. They're just a very, very hard team to beat. They're not like a flashy team. They don't have flashy players. They're just a very good footballing side. And I do feel that they will out-football England and go through to the semis. Semi-finals are all in. Let's see the results of them and who is going to be in the final of the 2018 World Cup. Brazil versus Germany. I've got Brazil to beat France. That game could go either way. Both amazing teams with amazing squads. And Germany to get past Spain. I don't think Spain are the team they were before. I think we all know that. They've got a lot of young players now coming through. Another 4 years and they could be bang there or thereabouts. Obviously getting to the semi-finals is still a brilliant result for them. But Germany to go through, and then obviously then that brings a third place playoff game between France and Spain, which would be a fantastic game for all of the neutrals. Let's see the results of these two games and see who is the winner of the 2018 World Cup. First, a playoff game, and I've got France to beat Spain 2-0. I think they will get past Spain relatively easy. I think Spain, like I said, are a few years off having a World Cup winning side, but France are ready now. If results go a different way, France could end up in that final. They've got a very, very good squad. Winning the tournament this year, 2018, is Brazil. They will make up to their fans for not winning the World Cup at home, where everyone thought they were going to win the World Cup. I think they're gonna do it. They're gonna get to the final against Germany, and they've got enough flair and enough goals in them to get past Germany. That is my predictions for the 2018 World Cup. Brazil to beat Germany in the final and France to finish third. I'm really excited now. The World Cup starts today. So excited for it to all get underway. A month pretty much of football. I hope you're all looking forward to it too. Enjoy it, get down the pub with the lads. Come on England. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. Hit the like button at the very least. See you next time. Peace out.